In 1978, a movie musical set in the summer of 1959 exploded onto screens all over the world. It was called Grease, and it became one of the most beloved films ever made. The songs, the cars, the leather jackets, the poodle skirts, an entire generation fell in love with Rydell High. But time moves on. The bright young faces we watched dancing at the school carnival have grown older, and one by one, many of them have taken their final bow. Today, we remember 12 members of the Grease family who have sadly left us. Their names, their stories, and the joy they gave the world. So take a moment with us, and let's keep their memory alive forever.
She was the heart of the film, as sweet, wholesome Sandy, who transforms in the final act. Olivia Newton-John became an icon overnight, and her voice on Hopelessly Devoted to You still gives us chills. But Olivia was so much more than Sandy. A 4-time Grammy winner, a global superstar, and for more than 30 years, one of the world's bravest voices in the fight against breast cancer. She turned her own diagnosis into hope for millions, building a cancer wellness center that carries her name. On August 8, 2022, Olivia passed away at the age of 73. The world didn't just lose a star that day, it lost a light.
Cool, cocky, and unforgettable, Jeff Conaway's Kenickie was the leader of the T-Birds and the owner of Greased Lightning. Off-screen, Jeff was a gifted actor who also won hearts as Bobby on the hit series Taxi. But behind the confident smile, Jeff fought a long and painful battle with addiction and chronic pain, a struggle he was heartbreakingly open about. On May 27, 2011, he passed away at just 60 years old. We remember the swagger, the smile, and the talent the world almost took for granted.
The best dancer at St. Bernadette's. Annette Charles lit up the dance-off as Cha-Cha, the fiery rival who stole a dance with Danny and nearly broke Sandy's heart. What many fans never knew is that Annette left Hollywood behind to become a respected university professor, teaching communication studies for years. She passed away on August 3, 2011, at the age of 63, graceful to the very end.
Forever cheerful, forever bouncing with energy, Susan Buckner's Patty Simcox was la peppy cheerleader we all remember. A former beauty queen who once represented her home state, Susan brought pure sunshine to every scene. In her later years, she stepped away from the spotlight to teach acting to children, passing her joy on to a new generation. Susan left us on May 2, 2024, at the age of 72. The pom-poms are still now, but the smile lives on.
Smooth, sleek, and impossibly charming, Ed Burns played Vince Fontaine, the TV host of the National Bandstand Dance-Off. But long before Grease, Ed was already a teen idol, famous as Cookie on 77 Sunset Strip. He was one of the biggest heartthrobs of his era. Ed passed away on January 8, 2020, at the age of 87. A true piece of Hollywood history.
As the gruff gym teacher, Coach Calhoun,
Sid Caesar brought decades of comedy genius to Grease. Because Sid wasn't just an actor. He was one of the founding fathers of American television comedy. A legend of the golden age who influenced generations of comedians. He passed away on February 12, 2014, at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy of laughter that will never fade.
Sharp-tongued, unflappable, and always in control, Eve Arden's Principal McGee, with her long-suffering secretary Blanche, gave us some of the film's funniest moments. Eve was Hollywood royalty long before Rydell High, an Academy Award-nominated actress and a beloved television star. She passed away on November 12, 1990, at the age of 82, every bit as dignified as the principal she played.
As Vi, the warm, wise waitress at the Frosty Palace, Joan Blondell was a comforting presence in every scene she graced. And what a career she had. A dazzling star of Hollywood's golden age, with more than 100 films to her name across 5 decades. Grease would be one of her final roles. Joan passed away on December 25, 1979, Christmas Day, at the age of 73. A legend, right to the end. As the no-nonsense auto shop teacher Mrs. Murdoch, Alice Ghostley was instantly recognizable because audiences already adored her as Esmeralda on Bewitched, and later as Bernice on Designing Women, a role that earned her an Emmy nomination. Alice spent a lifetime making people laugh. She passed away on September 21, 2007, at the age of 81. A true scene stealer, gone but never forgotten.
Sweet, scatterbrained, and utterly lovable, Dodie Goodman's Blanche, the flustered school secretary, was comic gold beside Principal McGee. Her unmistakable voice and timing made her a favorite on talk shows and stages for decades. Dodie lived a long, joyful life, passing away on June 22, 2008, at the age of 93. She spent her years doing what she loved most, making us smile.
He was the villain of the drag race, Leo, the leader of the rival Scorpions gang, and Cha-Cha's boyfriend. Dennis Stewart brought a real edge to Grease, and he was also a talented dancer who returned for the sequel. Dennis left us far too soon, passing away on October 20th, 1994, at just 47 years old. A reminder of how fragile even the brightest flame can be. Rounding out our tribute is Dick Patterson, who played Mr. Rudy. A veteran of Broadway, television, and film, Dick spent a lifetime as one of those wonderful character actors who made every production better just by being in it. He passed away on August 1st, 2013, at the age of 84, a working performer to the last and a beloved part of the Grease family. 12 faces, 12 stories, 12 pieces of a film that made the whole world want to sing and dance. The summer of Grease may be long gone, but the joy it gave us never will be. And as long as we keep telling their stories, these legends will live forever. If this tribute touched your heart, take a moment to like and subscribe to Legends Forever, so together we can keep their memory alive. Thank you for watching, and until next time, rest in peace to all the stars we've lost.